Yeah, well, it started February, so it's been going for a year and a half in total, but we've been 12 months based here. So when we first started, we was at the Greengrass Centre in Agfold, and we rented a room there, and it started off with just one group. We had, I think it was 8 people on that group, and now it's developed into 26, 27 people on the Tuesday, and then we've started groups on different days. So we've now got the Make and Mingle on Tuesday, we've got crochet on Wednesday, space to create on Thursday, and a painting session with Jax on Friday. We've also got the space, which is the cafe, so we hold a lot of our groups in the cafe, especially the more smaller intimate groups like our crochet session, and it just means that people coming in, they've got a space where they can chat and socialise, and they've got space to get drinks and food from the cafe. But then we also have access to the community rooms upstairs, so a lot of them will come downstairs first, have a cup of tea and a drink, have lunch together and a chat before the group starts, and then we go upstairs to the group. It just means that that group's been able to expand and get bigger because we've got the space. So when I'd originally done these sessions in Startwell centres and in the sheltered accommodation, it was all about improving your mental health and well-being. When we've come here, I've seen a massive need for people who are isolated. So a lot of it is people still do come to improve their mental health and well-being, and it does benefit it massively. But a lot of the people that come are people who would otherwise be isolated if they didn't have here. And they've come along to a session, made friends, and then they started coming to more sessions. So everyone who comes is a regular. Everyone that comes carries on coming, and they become regulars, they make friends, and they might start off doing one group, but then they'll come to more groups. There's quite a lot of people here, and they've all got different stories and different reasons why they was isolated. So some of them, it's been they've lost a partner, they've lost a job, it's been disabilities. So they all have different reasons why they've got to where they have been, but they all say the same thing, that when they come here, they've formed friendships and it's given them something to get out of bed for.
I was just stood at the top of my drive and my neighbour walked past and we're having a chat. She just happened to mention that she'd been to a new thing that had opened at Atherton Library and she'd really enjoyed it, and did I fancy coming? And I've been feeling really lonely and down, and I've not really spoken to anybody for ages. And I said, oh yeah, I'd love to.
I was just browsing through things and somebody told me about the dementia clinic here, and I wondered if they still had like dementia groups. And I looked on that and I found Craftopia.
Well, first of all, I heard of it through some friends who help out. It was called Age UK.
Age UK, after my husband died, and I was at a bit of a loose end, because he was like my soulmate. And once he'd gone, it was like a form of depression. I thought, right, get in touch with Age UK, see what they can offer. And they sent me a worker who put me in touch with Craftopia.
I teach every Friday. We do Folk Art Friday, which is great for mental health. And Rob is a friend of mine, and I asked him, did he want to come along and help? So Rob's my volunteer.
It's done me a world of good. It's really got me out of myself. I used to sit at home and just watch people go past the window and think how much I was missing out on that, because I've always been a chatter.
But I love coming here because you meet all nice people. A lot of them in the same boat as I am, live on their own, just have pets. And we have a good natter. And of course we got the coffee and the cafe and everything. And it's brilliant.
There's some days I went home in tears, not that they'd done anything wrong, but it helped me to deal with the emotions and sort of made me more positive.
It's like soothing, relaxing.
I get the feeling that some don't go out, so Craftopia brings them together. It's got like a nice little community. They've made friendships here.
But it's really, really good. I can't extol how great it is. It's really done wonders for me. I honestly think, I've been left to myself, I would have been thinking about committing suicide, because it's not great being disabled, is it? But
what do you think you'd do if you couldn't come anymore?
I don't know what I'd do with Jackie being such a great friend and a good craft person.
Oh, thanks.
Well, if I couldn't come here, I would be depressed. Because the world itself is such a depressing place.
I could probably go back into a depression. I'll have to keep walking the dog during the day.
I think they'd all be devastated, quite honestly. There'd be a lot of unhappy women, you know, because there's nowhere around that could really accommodate all this, because they come from all over in.
One thing that we do really want to do is outreach work, so I would really like to do that and start getting out into the community and helping set these spaces up for people who can't come here, because not everyone can make it to here. So I want to kind of remove that barrier and not have everyone having to come here, that we can get into the community and go to different venues and expand that way. Yeah, I want to reach as many people as we can, try and expand to other areas so we can reach more people and to other age groups, because I think at the minute it is adults mostly here, but I just think that this could have a massive benefit for young people as well who are struggling.